Welcome, 1223. Peace out, 1224, you punk. All right. Let's just get on over here. Welcome. This is me, MisUse, your spiritual researcher, and one who takes the heat daily to bring you honest journalism and reporting. So, yesterday, we had a major explosion on social media when CW was exposed and the place went ballistic, and this uni-rock and all these stories. But it was really interesting. This has to do with a character named Groovy Bean, aka Yvonne Palermo. Now, the gossip is on the street that they're slinging. Yellow connection? Oh, come on now. And evidence? Don't play. Look, Mr. Computer Head. My system has been hacked. Now watch this. You see this where it says Groovy Bean base.caf CAF audio file 4 KBs created Thursday, September 19th, 2013 at 1:59 p.m. Well, hey, Facebook, remember? I wasn't online with y'all until August of 2014, and I did not put this here on my computer. Do you hear the words coming out of my face? Now, what happened was, when I was being attacked last night, Groovy Bean and her friend Joelbot number 5, reminds me of, well, forget it, anyhow. What they did was demanded that I take my video down. Isn't that a joke? Dark Alliances, Omni Eros, and the Bean in Carolina. What that title is about Teresa Eros, Yvonne Palermo, aka Groovy Bean, and Joe from the Carolinas. So you see, I was nice. I didn't use their whole names. And I went over that video last night, all 59 minutes and 1 second of it. And do you know, they're all screaming for a video that I spoke towards or about Groovy Bean. It was no more than a minute and a half long. 90 seconds. There's so much information on that video. No wonder they were pushing me to take it down last night. Which is a joke because they don't listen to anything I say. And none of my videos are inaccurate. And I was asked to document my experience. So here again, here's the proof. Now, okay, what I was doing, all of these pictures were taken from the same chat. So we'll just go up here. Okay. As you can see, these pictures, these screenshots were all taken Monday, October 22nd, 2018 at 11:30 p.m. All of them. Everything that has to do with Groovy Bean. Because that's when she resurfaced, because she had been hiding out. Oh, because they had given her death threats. Oh, yeah. And they doxed her for having a traumatic brain injury. And all these things are part of the script. I know people like her. They feel sorry for her, kind of like Chan a lot. That's pathetic. people feel sorry for liars. Well, anyhow, we're going to get rid of this file because, like I said, you can't get me to open this on my worst day. You get what I'm saying? You can't get me with bullshit. Temptation. What kind of stupid are you? So, Groovy
Wobble.
Base.
Welcome, 1229.
Let's make sure we got that exact, Mr. Moggins. Groovy
Wobble.
Base. .caf.
And what is a CAF audio file? I never even seen one.
Want it. So, we go up here and we click. Move it to the trash, right?
Right.
You see what I'm talking about? Gone. To the trash. Because it ain't nothing but trash. And like I said, there's either a worm, a bug, or a virus in it. Sick bastards. You think my computer is some kind of playground for you fools?
Well, sure.
These are all things that I discarded recently.
But you have no value, Suze.
Empty that trash. Show me Groovy Bean on there.
They gotta hide their lies.
Wobble. Bass.caf. Blow me sideways. Empty it permanently.
Look at all that glitching and breaking up of the screen. See quotes.
Who knows what else is in
My
this
files.
computer? But this is documented evidence.
Mm-hmm. Read it and leave,
Today
fools.
Is March 18th. It's Monday morning. Well, it's actually Tuesday morning, isn't it?
We will be
Monday? No. Today's
bringing
Sunday.
these screenshots
This
into
Monday
evidence
morning,
this evening as
12:03
part
a.m.
2 of this video. Short and sweet.
And this is the nonsense that we're dealing with. Pathetic and shameful. And you guys want a retarded robot to run your world.
Well, sure.
Wake up.
Much better than humans.
Seriously, wake up and go to sleep. That's what I always had to tell Graham, my poor, drunken, alcoholic grandmother.
Functional.
It was a good woman, functional alcoholic, worked and supported the family.
Okay. Oh. Oh, that's a whole other story. The dog contest. Oh, long, funny story. Alright, so let's kick these up and go over them. Okay. These were all on the CW Chanter show the night of Monday, October 22nd, 2018 at 11:31. When they were asking about this just last night, when Joelbot5 and Groovy were giving me a hard way to go. Well, you know, I thought to myself, there must be something big in these screenshots, because it sure wasn't in the video. Less than 90 seconds devoted to that woman. Alright, so let's see. We've got He Doesn't Care. Funny how he got married a week after he scratched up $60,000. I'm pretty sure that's Wilcock. Robert Elder says, hashtag WWECD. Breach123 post on his blog. So you see, if you've been following this story, and you get into all these Twitter wars that are going on, I would have to say that this would be in relation to that. Now, what's this last one say? I can't get $300 to fix my computer so I can do free shows. What a world. Well, Mr. Truth Connect, or whoever this person is, this entity, the reason they would put something like that is because it is entered in to evidence that I was ripped off not only $3,000 for a website the Conscious Consumer Network took down. See, they were going to make money on me. But when I quit on them, which Chanter says they fired me, but anyhow, that was my price that I paid. A $3,000 designed website that I was going to sell enzyme developers on and do my hair business. But oh no, you guys wanted me to do this kind of work instead of just be a hairdresser. So, $300, huh. I've lost about $7,000 in this adventure over 4 years. Not because I'm an idiot, either. This is what happens when a group gaslights somebody and comes after them. Here we have the guru of Commonwealth chanting. Modwiz says bovine feminine is good at finding fresh grass. Where is this list? Truth Connections. That's the one that lost $300. Andrew J., your deadly weapon they don't want to touch. Well, now Randy Morgan says I'm his secret weapon, but nobody ever called me deadly. Okay. Lee Veltman thanks Groovy. Oh, and Olivia wants everybody to know that Groovy is the true survivor. See, they were making her into Saint Groovy. Well, just another actor acting out part of the script. I wasn't after Groovy Bean. She came after me. She was Melanie Vermey's friend. I can't help it that you people didn't know how to pick better friends. Okay, Modwiz says doxing is not cyberbullying. It is a real-world event. Okay, here's Groovy again. Jeff says Wilcock doesn't debate or take questions. Oh, you mean like when people try to lure me into their groups to have debates with multiple people that want to stick a knife in my back? It's Glasscock. Get it straight. Modwiz. With the crowd of YouTubers creating content around this story, Jimmy will find it hard to ignore, especially with his name being dragged into the mud. DJ has helped make this very visible. Right, dark journalist. Do. Daniel says, did she just say death threats? Well, see, here again. It's me that's received the threats. That doesn't dispute the possibility that she may have received them for a whole other reason. But to keep ignoring my story, just so you guys can cover up your lies, it's never gonna work. You should have figured that out yesterday. Okay. $60,000, Jeff, that's right. Brandon says, yeah, but in less than 24 hours is tough. Plus working tomorrow, but I will do it in a Word document. I do have a blog. I'll put it out there. Well, sure. Brandon Young is Channelot's lawyer friend. Oh, they went to college together. They're fast and furious. Okay. Breach says David does not take emails. Oh, Breach. Do you mean that my emails are so full and have so many bullshit kindergarten hacks on them that I won't even engage them? Could that be what you're talking about? Okay. He got like $6,000 for his wife's teeth. You always want to play with teeth. You always want to tease about teeth. Anybody want to venture why? Because you're poking fun at what happened to me in medical experiments at the dentist office? And that I've lost my teeth? I mean, half of them over this? But you find it funny. Or how about a little girl getting second and third degree burns on the right-hand side of her face and skull, and you want to act like I'm stupid from getting burned? I'll tear you apart. Oh, not physically. With my words. Okay. Brandon Young. I'm most concerned about First Amendment issues. Jeff doesn't listen to church. Dark journalist says bingo. Brandon a try. Robert will travel to Colorado and deliver it in person to Goode. Da Real says down the memory hole. Jasmine says yes, yes, please. I will rebroadcast. And Jeff says Wilcock doesn't debate or take questions. I don't know. Maybe Jeff thinks everybody's got amnesia or short-term memory loss over here. 3 times it's been said. This is the 4th C quote. Next. DeReal says, lol, lol. Yeah, they already have you, Facebook. Or no. And I still say, that's why my Facebook account is hijacked and somebody's cloned it and made a fake one. And they tried to put all this fake information there, but somebody kept getting caught. And here again, that's because there are forces way higher than us watching all of this just to see what the monkeys would do. Oh, I'm not a monkey. I'm an extraterrestrial, which just means a terrestrial. See, the aliens aren't these goggle-eyed, fucking pointy-haired, ship-flying fools. Oh, no. It's part of the human race. Just like we got one group of what they call, quote, you-know-whats. And now Channel 8's starting a white-on-white race war. Why? Because he's fragmented about his Jewish heritage? Huh. Oh my God. People don't even know. Well, anyhow, don't get too far gone, Suze. Okay. Just do your reporting. Oh, Mary's just a big footer calling out the BS, that's all. You better tag Big Boots. Oh yeah, not Bigfoot, Big Boots. Number 1, international manna, he's gonna get you. Well, we'll see. Alright, Nicholas, knowledge must enables personal power. I think that's enable. Not knowledge for domination over others. Right. But you got this whole group wanting to dominate everybody else. You asked for it, Jeff, says Robert. Oh, Affluent for You wants you to know that we have the plasma. Lee says Laura Eisenhower and Patty Greer are both exposed. This is about Goode and Wilcock. Think we agree on that. Well, Lee, you know Goode and Wilcock are just bobble names. Come on. These are online scammers. Y'all know that. You've been messing with them over a decade. Wake up. Wake up and go to sleep. Alright, Dark Journalist says Groovy. When was the first contact with Roger Ramsor? ABC123 says, can you legally confront Corey at a conference? Robert says, Jeff, you're wrong about her identity. You better tag that one, Robert. Lee Veltman. LOL, Laurel Canyon McGowan is the basis of Dyer's work. He is such a fraud. Well, yeah, especially when you're talking about Hollywood actresses that have played witches on TV. I don't get it. How stupid. Hey, Darcy, 2016 is correct. That's the year that I left CCN. That's the year Randy Moggins gave the dossier about Zen Gardner. That's the year I busted Mel and Biggie, videotaped the evidence, and got out. Because I'll tell you what, you pay $109 to broadcast and call it a donation. and claim a tax-free status when you're running a free YouTube channel? No wonder CCN's not got any broadcasters anymore. Wake up again. Oh yeah, you won't find Mel V on a search. They're so powerful, poof, they're just erased. But just like tonight with Chanter's chat, first they disabled it, I made it public, they made it public again. That's how the game works each time. But, here again, behind the scenes, they already know all this. It is what it is. Okay. Now, Jeff says, apparently, Robert, you did not see her comments 3 nights ago. Yeah, Groovy had been gone for about 9-10 months. Made her videos private, hid out, came back, had a laugh fest with these fools, and then flipped personality and went to being defensive and attack on me. And I've got screenshots from last night, too. We'll be making those public. What idiots. Alright, so Tote here says, Darcy, thank you. But it has been fairly easy with support from my family and friends. I haven't been putting myself into triggering places or situations until tonight. LOL. Well, Toad is Raksha. Raksha and Chanter were friends in college. How did I know that? Because Raksha, the elephant in the room, told me so. I was kind to him, he was kind to me. He had alliances, and it broke his heart. He asked me, what do you think happened to my best friend, CW? What do you think happened? I said, I don't know, I wasn't there. But this is serious. How it affects people. It's not a game. Robert says, you must have taken something out of context. She is definitely not Laura. Mary says, call he Jeff. Me. Jeff says, I know what she said, and it was exactly what Laura keeps asking me. A flint for you, Dragon Moths have allied with the avians and the square pegs news flash. Next. Tote says, at CW, as much healing as this is, I would ask that you acknowledge everyone else that has gotten swept up in all of this, who put their reputations and lives on the line to stand up for truth. And that is the truth, and I will say confirmation of spirit. It wasn't just me. There's other people too, but to ignore me is completely disrespectful, dorky, and big nerd behavior. Totally uncool for a bunch of fucking partying wild people. Alright, Occult Priestess. He mentioned hackers, and my internet went out. LOL. Back. Yeah, it's really funny, isn't it, Priestess? Jeff. He forgives anyone that pays him. Brandon. Capital EC ETI. Very much reminds me of the LA cult in Topanga Canyon. It's amazing how the people that get involved in these things are the ones that know about it and then mock it. Athos, at Dark Journalist, do you know any fire magic? Daniel says, go get him, Chanter. And ABC123 says, Gaia is worse than good. Oh, here's an astute-looking fellow. Let's see. Mary says, what should I knuckle them up? Yeah, Mary, you've left me a couple pretty rotten comments along the way. Who you coming at with knuckles? Breach says, thank you. Cliff High. What was Groovy's experience with J, W, and Gaia? Boy, Chanter was mean to Cliff tonight. Was that tonight? I think it was. Maybe it was yesterday. Days just roll together when you're under constant duress from harassment and attack. Hans says is Bigfoot real? Oh, you mean is Big Boots real? Yeah, that's the burning question on everybody's mind, Hans. But never forget, there is more than one Bigfoot. Have some of that. Okay, Bug. Corey's story, fake, and bores me. Well, right, because they're fake actors. You guys should be bored. Get a life. Dark journalist, great to see you. Oh, one of Chanter's guys said that yesterday to me, that I should get out and go do something. It's like, how dare you tell me that I should go out to a bar and booze it up when I don't drink? Or go to some venue that just sucks the life and money out of you, where I can't smoke. I can have more fun at home. Okay. Tell me to go out. Dark journalist says, hey, it's great to see y'all. Lennis Boyd says, thank you, CW, for your generosity and sharing the love. We will get there eventually. And Totes says that CW Chanter, as much healing, right, he acknowledges. Please acknowledge everybody else that got swept up in all of this. Jay Essex is the puppet master. Nicholas, it's early here in the Bay. Brandon, thank you all for being here and supporting this. Like the stream, share and help. Darcy, that's a rough week at Tote. Good on you. Modwiz, I saw the fire in your eyes when you spoke of the trademark crap on your last stream at Dark Journalist. Well, yeah, Modwiz. I'm the one that brought the truth forward out of that, too, that y'all seem to forget. Remember? Anybody that knows how to use a computer? You go to your letters, your fonts, and you make you about a 4-font capital T with a 4-font capital M right next to it, and cut and paste it over to the right of your logo. And son of a gun if you're not trademarked. Oh, Truth's already come out on this lunatic called Elvis Travels. And he's really not much stupider than y'all. I mean, seriously. Okay. Olivia says, Mary, not cool. Dawn, Groovy, what can we do to assist you? And Athos says, I hope you will both consider a part 2. Next. Oh, did JS attack you too, Tote? Dark Journalist says, no SSPTM. Tote says, hello, it's CW Chanter, how are you? Dawn, my gosh, I had no idea this was going on. And Chanter says, good, healing. Tote, at Brandon Young, yes. Anyone that stood up with and for GB got messed with. You mean SP? Suze Pratt? Oh, that's right. You were friends with Groovy and Chanter first, even though I was kinder to you in a shorter time. It's all right. Dark Journalist, Cult Overreach, CW Chanter, I hope that's the same is true for you. Ah, Jasmine, interesting. And now we all do. It's locked in. Sure it is. Breach, block the IP address. Tag it. Lennis says, sorry, Abbott and Costello, he. Jeff, you couldn't show me a good time, Mary. Modwiz, the deceivers will always project their darkness on others. It's a signature of theirs. Talk about the mirror, Modwiz. Tote, and part of why I was so desperate for him to back off. Mary, Jeff, was I talking to myself on CW's last show when he was talking about Laura? And Crystal ASMR, how about contacting police or FBI about it? Yeah, Crystal ASMR got out of there. She knew. All right, Daniel. It was Sather, the controlled agenda plant. After DeLong cringed hard. Lennis says CG and DW, Blood and Crips. Robert, he goes by many names. Jeff, I got your number, Mary. Brandon says, seriously damaged people who try to damage others. Sad. You should know, Brandon. Welcome, 1254. Mary says, call me baby. And Totes says it, Robert Elder. For context, that was going on when the person will not name, that they will not name, would not stop kicking Groovy. And we got into it for the first time again. You sure that's Groovy? In and out, 1254. Jasmine, tag. Mary, Brandon's a coward. He's the worst. Jeff, tonight, she was semi-doxing Groovy Bean. Oh, you mean Saint? Groovy? Thomas, Doomer, perhaps a bit too cynical. Dawn, that's awful. Darcy, wow. Jeff, watch your step, Laura. Mary, Jiggy Ski. Yeah, come off it, boy. You know what's really bad about this? In this Groovy Bean video, the shills came in and all thumbs downed it. I mean, they're going to give you thumbs down for liars lying and somebody defending themselves. So I expect it to happen on this video, too. All right. And you know what? It just shows how foolish those people are. Totes says a Groovy Bean. I remember that day well. Cliff High says, yes, CG as emissary will not end well for humanity. True. Jeff says, Mary, her sock puppet account, ask Court. He saw her here 3 nights ago. Whose sock puppet account? Can you hackers make sock puppet accounts? Because I think you can. Brandon says, Jack targeted CW, Yvonne, and myself. Well, why's Jack in quotes, Brandon? Who's Jack? You mean Jack and Jill? Lee says, same here, at Tote. Mary says, did you check the comment I asked you to address on CW's last show about Laura? Where I'm talking to her, and she asked me where I got the name Black from. Thomas Lee says, Crystal ASMR, LOL, for real, I'd say. And last but not least, Mary, you said it on CW's show. What are you talking about? Bad says, I hope Dolan doesn't take it too easy on church. I like the fact he's streaming it on his own channel, though. That seems to bode well. Darcy said what? At Mary? CW says, oh, I didn't block her. Crystal says, if he is the emissary, Earth is doomed. Daryl says, Modwiz, we're on the same page, nice. Cosmo Crater says, careful. Parrot knows his NLP. And Brandon finishes it off with, well, I did, so I can't see whatever she writes. And here again, these were all taken into witness on October 22nd, 11:30 p.m. And the file we deleted, well, I guess the Blue Avians must have gotten their time travel egg and came and put something on a computer that I didn't own back then, nor was I involved in. But like I said, never forget, the Ferguson Historic Business District had me sit down to a computer for the first time in 2013. So, we will be going back and trying to timeline that date. Won't that be interesting? All right. Keep it real, keep it